Hey computer, what's up? Hello, greetings, hi. Sorry, I changed. We're back. We're so back. I'm trying to whisper. I can't whisper effectively. I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know how that works. Hello, greetings. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in all computer enthusiasts, all enthusiasts of the funny little machine that thinks sometimes. Let's turn down Snowpoint City nighttime theme. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl 2007. Hello, welcome in. Greetings. Today is a cold day, Clonkheads. Today is a cold day, computer. Today is a day, I don't know, it's the first really chilly day of the year, I think. Hello, Rhombus. Hello, Mickey Noon. I'll say hello to everybody. We'll get filtered in here. We'll get everybody sorted in their respective houses with the you know, what the fuck am I saying? The cold is it's dulling my brain here. Every Tuesday is chilly day, but today is Friday. It's Friday. I mean, what is it? Is there something that rhymes with cold that is, well, we'll see. We'll evaluate that later. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Steeled Shield. Welcome in, Leaden Jin. Welcome in, Recruit in a Suit. Welcome in, Ponadary. Welcome in, Mickey Noon again. ×2 combo. Welcome in, Siphon Altera. Welcome in, A Bridgewater. Welcome in, Draw That Redstone. Welcome in, Failure. Welcome in, Mod Colonq. Welcome in, Rayosama 040. Welcome in, Yoink 2000 Darius. Welcome in, Morongo. Hello, Mr. I had strawberries right before the stream. I ate a whole bunch of strawberries because I was feeling like, I don't know, it's the time. 'Tis the season, I guess. Well, we'll get into that extensively, I think. Welcome in, Recruit in a Suit. Welcome in, I'm in prison real. I'm in prison _real. I'm in _prison _real, etc. Welcome in, Plutonium. Good morning. Welcome in, I am Panis. Do you think the person who invented cores was so miserable that they wanted to pass it on to... Yeah, I don't understand really the purpose of cores anyway, but maybe we can find out. Maybe we can find out together what the purpose... I guess there's some sort of security implication here, but I'm not quite sure what the thing is. Welcome in, Panis. I am Panis. You are Panis. Welcome in, ASCII _Ria, and welcome in, Tayamisi. Hello, one and all. Let me shout out ASCII _Ria too. I'm legally bound. I'm bound by oath, by solemn oath, crypto oath signed to the blockchain. I'm bound to the rocks, chained to the rocks, eagles pecking out my liver daily to shout out ASCII _Ria, because ASCII _Ria has ASCII in the name, so you know they're cool. That's what I know. I hate orcs and elves. That sounds like a personal problem. That sounds like something. Let's switch zones here. Let's alter our zone from the funny spinning shape object to the other zone. I'm gonna click the button that says main, the one I'm always clicking. Hello, Lofty too. You're a Rhombi too. You're going Rhombus mode as well. I'm quite enjoying Rhombus mode lately. But yeah. Hello, everybody. We're going. I don't know why my heart rate is so high right now. What is the deal with that? Mike sounds great. Thank you. I changed nothing. I made no changes, but I'm glad it sounds great. I should have said I made changes, and then maybe the placebo effect would create this perception. Cold, not fun. Need warm soup. Yeah, friend. We're gonna have to make friend. Why is transcription is happening? That's why PA record is happening. Well, I think there's all sorts of things happening right now. I don't know why we're in big mode at the moment. That's something. We have a bunch of shit. Yeah, I was looking up stuff beforehand because I got really curious this morning, Clonkheads. I was like, what are we gonna do today? What is on the slick hair? Welcome to Brongulus too. Is it that real heart rate, or is it? Oh, it's roughly CPU activity. Rayosama 040. It's roughly the CPU. Yeah. Hello, Gen Dude as well. Gazpacho. No, yeah. Where's the warm hug? Today is the first really cold day of the year for me, I think. And hello, Monochrome _0 and Settlex as well. Time to get clonked up. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. 2 months already. Are you a Baj or a Juicer? So Juicer is XQC, right? Is that the case? Is Juicer XQC? Is that what's going on? And is Brongulus? What is Brongulus? What is Baj? What are both of these? Like Baj is Baj, is this Forsen? Is this the thing? You're doing web development? My condolences, my friend. My condolences. I'm so sorry. You're not a juicer. Baj is Forsen. Okay. Another day of Twitch being broken. Hi from IRC. Twitch has been really fucked lately. Like, I know I was watching my good friend Uwu to Oo the other day, and his whole chat was like just like not updating. It was just totally fucked up. It's kind of, I never really understood this before, right? I never had an understanding of this, right? I was like, okay, I didn't get streaming. I was one of those people, I did not understand the meaning of streaming. There's flesh in the personal computer pulsating throughout to power the energy hungry monster. Yeah, but I hope it's like good. I hope it wants to be there, basically. Like, I don't know. I feel like HR Geiger nightmare situations are like, I don't know. I just like, I hope everybody wants to be there. If you ever find yourself in an HR Geiger nightmare type world, I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope that's for you. I hope that's a thing that you enjoy. I have no Colonq and I must scream. Well, you have Colonq now. Draw that redstone. We're here. Is my hair bugged? I don't think it's bugged. I think someone did the Pursue Idle Dream. Brongulus did. Now it's displaying Brongulus. I think we're good. You get the reference right? Oh yes, the I have no mouth and I'm, yes, I know. That's who is that? Is that Harlan Ellison or something? Yes, this is the thing. Don't forget to bring your HR Geiger counter. Hey, haha. Welcome into Bridgewater. Yeah, I don't want to suggest any parasociality here. Oh, no. I fully understand. Draw that redstone. I fully understand. I would never be parasocial with a chatter. That simply would not happen. That's not. I would never assume that the people's names that show up on the computer screen when I press the funny go live button twice a week are my friend. I would never, not once in my life would I ever make an assumption that was anything even approaching improper. I don't know. Would you ever consider bodily cohabitation? What is bodily cohabitation? Does that mean you're in the same, your two minds sharing one body? That's an interesting idea. That's sort of a unique idea, I would say. Love my pewter, all my friends are in it. Yeah, I agree. I very much agree. Almost got all them Clover power cards. Very true. Is Forsen active right now? I think I tried to enable Forsen, but things might have... we ran into some issues in the loading procedure. There's something off about the load order. We're going to have to resolve that. But today is very chilly. Today's cold. Today's a cold day, right? It kind of already does cohabitation with his mod self. Yeah, it's sort of, right? And so we already have the body of Colonq is already sort of cohabitated by all sorts of little goobers, all sorts of little entities. Wow, we went down to 80 BPM. We're going subterranean here. We're going Arctic levels. We're lowering our rates. Proud Tony checking in 07. Hell yeah. But it's cold. It's fucking cold today. I don't know. I woke up. I was in bed. I was warm and toasty, and I got out of bed and I was like, Jesus Christ. Coupled with this move, I moved to a colder clime. Add that one to the wiki. Add plus one wiki note. Move to a colder climate. And it's the first time this year it's been really like, wow, it's fucking chilly today. And what do you do when it's chilly? I mean, some people might be like, I don't know, I'm gonna enjoy winter sports. I'm gonna go outdoors. I'm gonna whatever. For me, I'm staying toasty. I think it's time for all of us collectively together to get a little bit toasty. 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's a chilly 75 degrees. I think we all need to gather up, get around the dull glow of the GPU, the flames of the GPU, and do a little bit. Yeah, we bought Nvidia. We purchased Nvidia, so we have a nice little campfire here. Do people still make jokes like this? Is this still culturally relevant? Is it true that he cooked chili today? I wish. You wish. ModClonq, where are you? ModClonq is this domain is so big now. There's so much space. I don't even know what's going on. Emacs Fireplace, potentially, among other things. So we're gonna. I mean, what's better to do on a chilly day than to learn a little bit about, I don't know. We're gonna play with a whole bunch of little gizmos. ModClonq is right there. Can't you read? Yeah, I forgot that ModClonq was also an abstract entity on the computer. The person who I've seen IRL is just a hallucination. I'm just imagining it all. Oh well, you are the lucky winner of today, Brongulus. The thing I forgot to set up, the thing I usually forget to set up. You are the lucky winner. Let's see. Poetry, run, Python. You're upstairs. Yeah, we have so much. There are so many more zones that people can be present in. It was claims it was a chili day. ModClonq confirms he did not, in fact, cook chili. Colon cells destroyed. Destruction. Total destruction of the LLLL Colonq brand. I think the brand is going down the toilet by the day. How long has it been since we last did a shareholders meeting, right? I feel like the board of directors has changed somewhat. Right? We have at least one equity lord now. There's so many there's so many characters now. The cast of characters has expanded to such a degree that, like, I don't know. I feel like the L::Q corporate empire is becoming a little bit inconsistent. Not the brand, Settlix. Shares are down. Sell. Liquidate Colonq. Turn Colonq into real dollars. Do you know that every channel point in this channel is convertible at a 1-to-1 rate to real dollars? If you have 1,000 channel points, that's basically the same as having 1,000 United States American dollars. It's like how back in the day, my portfolio will never recover. Yeah, Basilia. Little did you know, when you purchased Equity Lord, you were actually giving up 6 figures worth of United States dollars. I'll now buy your panic sold Colonq. Yeah, I mean, some of the real finance pros, the real finance enjoyers. Welcome in, Basilia, by the way. The real pros know that you buy the dip. You always buy the dip. I'm always buying, never selling. That's how you make sure you always make money and never lose money. You only lose it when you sell. I've learned this lesson. Can I convert to Chechen crowns instead? Or Chechen crowns? And I don't know, maybe. I mean, I assume your local currency exchange you can take it to the airport. You can take bags of $100 bills to the airport. It's one second. We gotta crack one open here. It's a little too chilly even for these LaCroix. I would kind of prefer to be drinking something a little bit, drinking some hot cocoa, drinking some hot tea. Do we have any hot beverage enjoyers in the chat? My all-time favorite that lets me know it's truly the autumnal season. I'm not a pumpkin spice enjoyer, but I am a hot cider enjoyer. Some hot cider, that's what you call winning. When you're sipping on some hot cider, that's when you know things are getting good. Mod stuck on screen. Oh yeah, that's because we have ModClonq chatted when we were doing the thing. We were doing the fig toggle ModClonq. Be gone with you. Hot cider is boss. It's nice when, yeah, if you're out hiking, it's a chilly day, you're all bundled up, and you got a big thermos. You have a thermos. Gen dude. What the fuck is gen dude? That's not even a snack. I mean, friend's kind of going off here. Hello, Chlorgal. Welcome in. I have scones with a tablespoon of salt instead of a tablespoon of salt instead of a teaspoon. Was that a baking mistake or an intentional substitution, Chlorgal? Either way, scones are very good also, right? I like this sort of thing, right? It's comfy. You're bundled up in your waxed jacket or whatever the fuck hipsters wear. You got your flannels on. You're bundled up in your flannels, and you're out walking a little bit, a leisurely little hike. Not too intense of a hike. You're not going hardcore. And you're all bundled up, and you got a thermos full of hot cider with some nutmeg in there. You got some spices. You're loading up with some spices, and then you know the day is gonna be quite fine. The day is gonna be just fine. Welcome in, TF_Tokyo. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah. So what is today? So we have to thaw out our frozen heart. We have a few things on the agenda today. There's a few things I wanted to do. Right. There's something in particular I wanted to do. There's a few things. Well, I mean, let's just say it. There's at the end of the last stream, we built a little system. I suspect I was sort of petering out at the end of the last. I gotta admit, Clonkheads, I got really tired. What's a global thingy doing in my corner? Huh? What's a consciousness project? Do they make snackies too? Friend is getting really we need to do a little more surgery on Friend. Friend needs a little more neurosurgery today, perhaps. That's a little too scary. Let's drop that. Let's drop that angle. No neurosurgery. That seems fearsome. We built a little programming language. I don't know if you recall, Clonkers. I don't know if you recall. Can we find bless.el? We built this last week. We built this tiny, give Friend a Neuralink. Wasn't there a thing with Neuralink where like they tested it on like monkeys or something and they all fucking died or something? Like, is this a thing? I don't know if they all died or they just like had to euthanize them because that's how they do if you do testing on them or something. They killed a ton of primates or something. Yeah, it's sort of horrible. I don't know. I don't. Well, I mean, that's scary. I don't want monkey to die. I don't want human to die. I think I'm probably like, I will literally never do Neuralink or something. And I think this is a common opinion. Like, is anyone like super excited about Neuralink? Do we have any if you are, good on you, right? I don't mean to be like, well, you're shit. You are shit because you like Neuralink. But it seems like it's the sort of thing that's like everyone kind of shares the attitude like, okay, either I will never do this, or I would maybe do this, but like after it has been thoroughly tested by many other people, right? Like the last thing, like if you know, like I feel like anyone who knows things about software, any software enjoyers, if you're a software enjoyer, you're like, you want software to be as far from your physical body, and especially like literally inside of your head as possible, right? Like I would like, what the fuck? Like we've seen enough nightmares together on this stream. Even we've seen enough nightmares to know you don't want that. I'm way more excited about external brain to computer interfacing. Yeah, I think that's interesting, right? And there's some interesting stuff. Even like there was the streamer who was playing Elden Ring with her mind, right? There was some kind of mind situation. I don't know how any of that works. I don't know. I feel like I'm like there's a very tenuous, like, well, I don't know. Consciousness seems fucking complicated, right? I mean, you can't really observe consciousness. I feel like this is a thing that's like, but like that's crazy. That's crazy stuff. If you can observe a thought physically, I don't know what does that even imply? What does that even imply? Welcome in Zully 3. Software experience leads to fear of technology. Yeah, like half, I won't say every, but like half of the people who I know who are like experienced software engineers, all they crave the male fantasy. They crave to go out into the woods for 40 years and live in a cabin with no electricity, right? This is the male fantasy. I don't know. I don't think it's my fantasy necessarily anymore, but like you definitely have those moments. I'm afraid Stallman won't be happy. That's the other aspect of the whole thing, right? Like beyond putting any software in your brain, who the fuck wants to put proprietary software in their brain? Like what the hell is that? What the hell is that, computer? Your brain has electric current running through it. You measure that and voila, or whatever the friend. Yeah, like still, it's like, I mean, how do you correlate that with something? Like it's I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Voila, Viola, yes. That's how they got an AI to create an image from your thoughts, what you saw. Yeah, that's. I mean, I think a lot about like what is it? You know, people be having. I mean, presumably people be having subjective experiences, right? Like, I mean, I know I'm having some subjective ass experiences right now, but I guess that doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't really matter whether or not like like whether or not that's real, whether or not like quote unquote qualia or subjective experiences are real seems total. I guess that's sort of irrelevant to like whether you can read thoughts, right? Like maybe the brain, you know, who knows proprietary software in my brain. Yeah, your brain needs to do a fucking Windows update. Your brain needs to do, yeah, that's crazy. You're a good person. Hi. Well, I don't know about that, Ultra0_. I think I'm actually evil. I think it might be evil. We established that to run masturbation.bat, you need to be a tier 2 subscriber. Yeah, I mean, that's the future. I think that's the future of monetization. Can we monetize like bodily functions? Is this the next level? Do we well, I don't know. I feel like everything's in a subscription plan these days. Anyway, I don't know. So we built this little language, right? We did a thing last week. And this little language, do we have a thing for it? Does that exist? Are you real? Can we call you? If I say fig render bless, and we can put it, we'll encroach on friend's territory even further. I'm sorry, friend. I'm very sorry, but we have to. I mean, this is for the good of the people, the good of the clonkers. We have to encroach a little bit on your territory. Let's see here. Fig bless. Here we go. So the stack is currently empty. How are you, evil L, comma Q? Welcome in, Baxter Crook, as well. Greetings. I feel like I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I want to take no moral stance, right? I don't know. I feel like saying someone's a good person, that's a lot of pressure. Hello, Freeze Acer as well. Hola senor. Hola senor to you as well. Mi hermano. Is that how you do it? I took several years of Spanish classes, probably basically all through elementary, middle school, most of high school. I don't speak one lick of Spanish. I couldn't tell you a single thing in that language. I'm sorry, but I mean it seems cool. It seems pretty good. Yes, perfect. I'm glad we made it. Let's make friend. We need to add more things to friends fucking thing here. So we're gonna do a bunch of shit today. So notably, we're gonna work on this bless thing a little bit more. We're gonna do the actual interesting part instead of the part where I had to make the whole little language thing. We're gonna make it so you can send messages as me in chat and stuff, and do all sorts of shenanigans. I mean, clearly nothing can go wrong with that. Clearly giving chatters the ability to call, to run a redeem to make me send an arbitrary string of text in Twitch chat. Clearly nothing will go wrong there, right? Hello, Crazy Kitty 357. Greetings from Godot. Greetings from Godot. So we'll do a little bit of that. We'll hook up the quote unquote interesting functions to this whole thing. Cerveza was the first word. Is this what does this mean? Head? Is this head? Definitely nothing can go wrong. I agree. Brain software, yeah. To urge you to install our latest Linux distro update with no spyware TM. We will disable breathing in 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean, that's a real dystopia, right? But like, I don't know. I'm sure these things will get tied up in so many like layers of, I mean, the real fear. Okay, here's the fear I think I have with like, I guess AI and like the brain computer stuff. Like, I feel like what's happening with AI stuff right now is that like there's going to be a bunch of like AI, quote unquote AI safety stuff that goes through the government. I think there's already been a little bit. I think the existing AI companies are like lobbying for this really hard to like obtain like regulatory capture over the whole thing. I think this is sort of the case, right? So it becomes impossible to like a bunch of legal stuff happens that makes it difficult for like end users or open source people or anyone other than a big company to do AI stuff, and it becomes just like, okay, in order to meet the regulations, you have to be OpenAI or Google or whatever, right? And that seems like the worst outcome possible, pretty much. That seems fucking hellish. I don't like that. I don't like that very much at all. So we'd have to I don't know. I worry I'd consider the same thing happening with the brain computer stuff if that comes along, right? Like, because I mean, it's such an obviously like, okay, safety is important here. I can imagine like there being all sorts of regulations, not just, I mean, regulations are maybe good for like hardware and stuff and also for software to some degree, but like I bet it will be like super locked down, and and that's not wonderful. Not to mention locking things down and labeling your account as an AI. Yes, our government needs to sit in every major product, have a backdoor to user data implementation. Yeah, pretty much. That's how it goes. Did you see my collection? Wow, collections are, we should make friend respond. Also, we should make friend have a little more memory. Let's do that too. That's kind of comfy, right? That's sort of this is gonna be a comfy one today. You know, sometimes my streams, I've been known, you might know, sometimes I get a little rambunctious. I'm going all over the place. Today, you know, we're learning what it means to kind of chant, like focus our ki, focus our chi, focus our energy. What are other words? Focus our prana. We're focusing our prana a little bit, and we're getting into a zone where we've achieved mental peace and stability. I hope you all can achieve mental peace and stability too on today. We're gonna maybe get there. We might get there together. Prage, yes, so true. Let's add friend memorial. We got to get there. So that's the lore. You're breathing manually. I mean, joke's on you. We've already established this doesn't work on me. I mean, maybe it works on the Colonqids. I'm sorry, Colonqids, if you're now breathing manually, but I'm an NPC. I was joking about experiencing subjective experience earlier. That's actually crazy when you switch it to that, and it goes like so. This is wild. This is a wild ride here. But no, I just don't have experiences. Modclunk is low-key addicted to your stream. She's really shoot your shot, if you know what I mean. I think she likes you. I don't know what you're talking about, recruiting us to. I mean, that's a little parasocial even for me to try and riz up. Is that's what you say, right? You say riz up? Does this mean use your charisma to? Hello, Lady Vignette. Holy cannoli. Holy fucking cannoli. We're talking about Riz, Lady Vignette. Hello, greetings. Speaking of Riz, I've been told that Lady Vignette is rizzed up is rizzed up rizzed up something is known to, well, I don't know, what am I fucking saying? Greetings, Lady Vignette, how are you doing? How is life? Hello, Riz Master Vignette, very true. How are you going? Welcome in, Raiders. Greetings to the Raiders. Greetings from Germany. Hello. We're just getting started, Lady Vignette. We're enjoying a very cold day today, a very chilly day, and we're gonna get warm. Do you want to see the finished paint? This is the octopus ramen shop. Please do, Lady Vignette. Send it to me. I will conjure it. Hello, 357 Sneak as well. Welcome. I'm you know if you've been here, you know and love Lady Vignette, right? You're a Lady Vignette fan if you've been around for just a little second here. So I hope you can stop by and hang out with Lady Vignette as well over on the Lady Vignette broadcast. And yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm starstruck. I'm shell shocked. I don't know. We're trying to warm up today, Lady Vignette. So we're going to do a little bit of graphics programming to make the GPU hum a little bit, make Milktooth sing, and I think the result of that, we're also just going to do a variety of things. This greetings from Germany thing, I think we had an idea a while back to create automatic how do you say GDQ style messages. You know the ones, the type, everybody, the type where it says like first time donator, long time watcher, greetings from Germany. My great uncle just passed away after a 10-year struggle with cancer yesterday, and I just need to give money to this great cause. Let's fight this horrible disease, save the animals, right? This sort of thing. Or alternatively, the funnier format of the Gura, my dog died, let's go. Oh, we got the picture on Discord. 1 second. Lady Vignette has contacted me. We've been contacted. An incoming DM from, how am I not friends with Lady Vignette? What's going on with that? Let me copy link, paste link, open URL. Lady Vignette's been drawing. This is very good. This is actually crazy good. I don't like, how do you okay, Lady Vignette, I have a question for you. How do you do it? I don't really understand drawing, I guess. Like I can sort of understand to some degree, like, okay, you can make marks on paper, right? I'm about that far, right? I'm about as far as like you can make marks on paper, or you can click a thing and you can make a line, you can make things happen, but like how do you make the shapes go? I don't understand. Like I draw a human being. It's witchcraft. I agree, Illustrator _J. I mean, I don't know if you, are you a witch, Illustrator? Your name is Illustrator. Are you witch? Are you warlock wizard _J? I don't know. It's so good. Yeah, it's so good. Like the whole the lines, the angles, the colors. I like cat. I like two cat. Make it the palette. We could make this the very interesting. We've been encountering issues, actually. Maybe we need to fix this. Maybe this is an excuse. Teach me coding and I'll teach you how to paint good. I mean, I'll take you up on that, Lady Vignette. Non-Canon and I have been feeling this lately. So I feel like, this conversation was spurred on by we were watching something. I think it was one of like a Ludwig event. There was some kind of Ludwig type event that was going on recently, and they leaked the development of a fighting game, Rivals of Aether 2, and it's obviously a sequel. And they were like going in about the development team, and they noted that like the development team had gone from 2 people or like 3 people or something on the first game to 25 people. And I was saying, 25, that maybe seems suboptimal for a team, but I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I don't know the scale of the game or anything, but 25, that seems like a lot. That seems like a lot to wrangle. I sort of feel like, for my own like understanding, I like for the games I would like to make, like I feel like 2 people is the ideal, right? 2 or 3 is the ideal team size. But the problem is you need to like cover the essential skills in that team size, right? If you need a programmer, you need an artist, you need a writer, probably you need a music type person, right? You need to cover all the skills. You need to cover all your bases. And Non-Canon and I, neither of us are artistically gifted, so it'd be a boon. It'd be a great boon to be able to get there. But yeah, were you finishing this? I think I only caught the end of your stream, Lady V. I think I came in right near the end. Were you just finishing this painting today? What was the overall goal of the day? and I'll stop pestering you. I'll stop pestering you. But we should find a way to hit me up if you need me. That sounds fun. Okay, Lady V. Okay. Let's yeah. Okay. I will message you. I will message you because like I have a lot of things that it would be very useful to have someone who's just like tolerable, like better than me, and then you're way better than me. Like you're actually like mad talented. So like, and I am Geyser as well. We got the double. Sorry, we're on the Raiders spree here. Welcome in, I am Geyser, formerly known as Not Geyser. Who could this mysterious stranger be? Hello, I'm Geyser. Greetings. Hope you're doing well. Geyser. What were you doing today? Dubstep? Who the fuck is that? What's even happening? I'm not sure. We have a what the fuck is even happening moment. I mean, music. What did you do with Not Geyser? Not Geyser's been destroyed. Hello, Raiders and Geyser. Want to hear it? I mean, I'm down. You know I love dubstep. I actually, I would normally meme. I'd be like, dubstep? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What? But no, for Geyser, I've actually come to appreciate the genre of dubstep. The cocaine gave it away, guys. I don't know about that, Ponadary. I don't really know what you're talking about. Like, I mean, would Not Geyser, I mean, they're polar opposites in the naming scheme. Like one of them, we had Not Geyser, and now we've gone to these are opposite ends of the spectrum. I love the whups and dups of dubstep. I sort of I don't know. They have a pleasing. It's often, I think, too. You have to be in a particular sort of state to listen to dubstep. I think it's sort of a religious state almost, right? You have to be in a state where it's like, I don't know, you're ready to devote your body entirely to music, right? You're ready to like. I feel like when you listen to just things like that, is it the bass? Is it the bass that goes? Hello, Queen Leo as well. Welcome in. Made entirely on the stream. Hell yeah. Let's investigate this on DMs. Let me see. Is this in Discord? Is this a Discord situation? We got Inanis here. We got copy link. We got copy link button. Let's hello Leo, welcome. If people just came in from Geyser, you got to make sure to check out, you got to scroll up a little bit and click Lady Vignette, and you got to follow Lady Vignette too, and vice versa. If you came in from Lady Vignette, you got to scroll down a little bit, you got to direct your attention to the current zone, and you need to check out Lady Vignette. Things I started on stream, we got to make it so it's not crazy loud. Welcome in, Ruben. I must sleep now. Have a good stream. Enjoy your rest, Lady Vignette, and we'll be in touch. And thank you so much for the raid again. Let's see. We gotta turn it up. We gotta crank it up a little bit. This is from our friend Not Geyser. It's going. I worry it's gonna get really loud. I'll get ready for driver's school. Oh, enjoy. Crank it down a bit. Trust me. Yeah, it's way louder for me than it is for the stream, I think, even. Oh dear. We'll make sure to we'll hopefully not die. Instantly. SoundCloud is usually obnoxiously loud. Yeah, I think so. Welcome in, Liquid Cake 1. Can you hear this? Is this audible? Let's turn it up a little bit for stream, but not for me, maybe. Hello? Is it gonna get loud? Are we going loud mode here? It's going loud style. It's going really loud style, actually. I like this. Okay, this is good. Thank you, Geyser. I will reduce. We'll reduction, and we'll let this play as we discuss our lore. Jetpack Jam. So very true. Geyser, is it cold where you are? I don't want to dox. I didn't even ask Lady V. Is it cold? We're currently trying to warm up. Today the theme, the thinly held to theme that we always have. It's hell. Well, that's not ideal. It's warm. It's warm hell. I assume hell is warm. Well, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This is good. I like this though. Somebody called me a liar for Not Geyser username. I mean, the name sort of is. Well, can a name really be a lie? If your name is Not Geyser, right? Your name sort of by definition isn't Geyser, right? This is the idea, right? Like your name can't be Geyser if it is also like the name Not Geyser cannot be a lie. Like at least in the context of that sort of name. Anyway, well, we'll see. So what do we actually do? I'm all over the place today, Clonkers. I think the cold is numbing my senses. It's like I'm getting ready to go on a sniper mission. It's like in Metal Gear Solid 2 when you take the pills and it like makes your hands stop shaking so you can shoot Is that's a thing, right? Is this real? Is this real? You take the pills and you shoot. I died on the hill while defending vanilla ice cream. I blame Glenn, but this sounds like there's some drama happening here, not guys. So I don't know about this. There's some sort of drama situation occurring. So let's you'll never take the pills. Well, I mean, I agree. I had a friend. I had a friend who was interested in I know it's not drama, guy. I'm being silly. I'm being goofy. I will listen to the voices in my head. People take like anti-nausea pills for like VR, right? That always seemed kind of crazy. Like seemed like not. I won't say it seemed wild to me. It seemed interesting to me. It seemed like, wow, you're really committing. You're committing really hard. Like I guess if you get nauseous for VR and you really want to have some furry e-sex or whatever you do in VR, it seems like I guess maybe anti-nausea pills are a worthwhile. They're a price you have to pay. But I mean that seems, I mean you're committing a lot to that bit at that point. You're committing a whole lot. You're committing your bodily, like those things must have side effects, right? Like what are the anti what is it, Dramamine or something? Drama. Speaking of drama, it's I literally just be seeing things and saying things, right? I look at the chat, I see the word drama and I see the word pills in adjacent messages, and my brain just like, okay, we're talking about anti-nausea pills now. Furry e-sex has a lot of side effects. Yes. I mean, I think probably like, I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe my next thing is I just like become a furry over a period of like, over the next like 40 years. People need to be devoting their lives to this, I think, right? There's like, I feel like we live in a world that has so many more things. Like there's so many fucking things now. Do you get this? Right? Like these days, there's so much stuff. There's so many people and there's so many different things and people all at the same time. And like, what do you like? We need all of these things to be documented. They need to be thoroughly documented and recorded and written down and analyzed. And I don't know who's doing this. I'm invincible for friend, Lamau. I mean, guys are managed to evade. Once again, guys are managed to evade our scheme. Do we have to add I am geyser to the geyser counter? I mean, literally by the definition of the geyser counter, you are geyser. I should just make it include anyone who has geyser with their name. No, don't. Okay, I won't. For you, I am geyser. Thank you for the grade. So let's see what we're doing. I'll change the username later on. I see. This is a temporary username. This is not a permanent. You're going back to not geyser. I see. Well, I mean, I think I'm geyser also is a permanent lie. This is more of a lie type name, right? Because your name isn't I'm geyser. Your name isn't geyser. It's I'm geyser. I got to update my links. Will lurk. Okay, enjoy Crazy Kitty 357. No worries. Lurkers as always. Lurker big love. In January 16th. I see. Oh, you have to wait the cooldown. You have to wait the cooldown now. So let's do this greetings. Let's do this. Let's make a thing here. I think it's time to create a little gizmo. Can we do some Googling here? Did we record some of these already? Is it in our notes? I don't know. We have so many fucking notes files now. There's so much fucking bullshit here. We must have done this, right? We must have done this. What are even these things? I don't even know what these files are anymore. What is route.org? That's Gentoo speedrun route. We have newstuff.org, things we haven't explored yet at all on stream. We'll be doing one of these today, potentially. We might be doing one or two of these today, actually. I think a later thing we're gonna do today is we're gonna try and actually explore how do you put triangle? How do you make triangle go? That seems interesting to me. We have names.org. Name uniqueness schemes, sure. Money sounds that we never used. Joke.org, which is the whole joke. Intro. What is intro.org? Ideas. My intro ideas document. I think I've used all of these at this point. Hall of Fame goals. Game dev 4th. Fake chat, end of year goals, emotes, Dracula flow, Dracula org. Welcome in Iloid Tupo as well. Hello, greetings. People know the potato. Baiting.org. What is baiting.org? Iloid Tupo. Baiting.org is This is how to bait Hacker News. We established this on stream a while back. You write a little game in Lisp and you write a blog post that's my Lisp game dev experience, and you submit that to Hacker News, and that gets you there. This one gets you there. We've had various guides on this. I've never actually implemented this strategy, by the way, so it's untested. These are untested route strats. Don't buy my Gumroad until this has been tested. Okay, so I don't think we have actually a document. Do we have gdq.org? Can we actually do some? Do people have stereotypical GDQ donation? Answer question. Do you need masturbate to? Oh, Jesus Christ, Geyser, keep it clean. Keep it clean out here. I mean, we love to keep it clean. I would never allow a word that is improper to pass by my lips. My lips have never had nothing ill, nothing evil, nothing sickening has ever passed these lips. I think the lips of LLLL Colonq. This is a religious stream. I've been worried. Okay. Is it too much? There's something about Germans that is common. First time donator, yeah, for sure. There's greetings from Germany / greetings. We'll just say greetings from X. Hello chat and Colonq. Hello Ascento. Greetings. Essential an essential Ascento moment. Welcome. First time donator, long time watcher. Yeah, first time watcher, long time donator. Yeah, so we can do permutations on these. Extremely sad story. Immediately preceded and followed by gamer, right? Like there'll be some extreme, like some story, some horrible story about he fell for it. You can't really say fell for it, not guys. Am I falling for anything? I'll say these things. What are things? What's the worst thing I can say? What can I fall for? How do I fall for thing? Gamer word? I guess potentially. If they're followed by gamer speak. They're followed by gamer speak. You're falling for Nick's. Yeah, I've fallen for every meme. Somehow I encounter any sort of technology related meme and instantly fall for it. Greetings from Germany. Nice pools and hot tub stream. Thank you. Save / kill the frames / animals. Let's actually Google. We gotta Google GDQ donation message tropes. I'm sure there's a fucking Reddit thread. I'm sure there's a Reddit thread about this. Let's add the power word death to the thing. Some drama donation reader pretty much sums up the donations. Okay. We have a Reddit screen cap of a Tumblr post where someone has 12% battery and Facebook notifications, and it's gonna find the good thing. We have an X dollar donation from Y. You should have used C# on Windows working in some corporation. Yeah, very true. And now there's a power user. Welcome in DWinkley _ slightly late, but I mean, you're never late. A DWinkley _ is never early and is never late and arrives only precise. Oh, okay. Let's stop there. But that's the truth. It's the truth. Yeah. So this is the archetypal one. Announcer. We got a $200 donation from Anonymous. My son died of lung cancer last year. Every day I stare at my dinner table while preparing supper, imagining he's still here with me. I hope this $200 gives him some sort of calming peace, and rest in peace all the other victims that shared his same fate. We got a $5 donation from Purple Manga Man 27. Epic sauce. I love Diddy Kong Racing in the runner. Expand dong. Put this $5 towards naming the Oracle of Seasons file penis. So this is the idea. Why the learn Mandarin reading? Well, I mean, you have to learn something in your life, Queen Leo animals, right? Something. So his son died and you're laughing. I mean, what can you do, Ilod Tupo? If I don't laugh, I'll cry. If I don't laugh, I'll cry. Why are you swearing? Why am I swearing? What's going on with this? What's going on with this? Do I say fuck now? Is that what I say now? Is that how I talk? I'm sure Reddit comments have good things. Long time watcher, first time donator, gives me great joy. Oh yeah. I'm happy to donate to such a great cause. Swear jar, swear counter. We could do that. We have the transcription. I could make a swear jar. Great cause is apparently a big one. Greetings from Germany. I am donating because my ex. Welcome in Jazzahall_VT. Hello Jazzahall. What are the top 5? Well, I can't say them on stream. The real deep cuts you can't really dig into so quickly. You can't. I mean, I think everyone's aware of the common profanities, right?
LCOLONQ.
Computer. It's going to say them. My morally ambiguous circuitry prevent me from directly reciting the sacred texts? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm destroying them. Why not Icelandic? It could be Icelandic, actually. Icelandic is very similar to Old Norse, right? Favorite slur tier list. Let me shout out Jazz Hall VT. Spirited epithets, that's one way to put it. Just died after a long battle with cancer. Oh, I love seeing it get destroyed. X has always been, and it's already on to NFTs. It's already on to NFTs. Thank you for shout out streamer being Jazzahall VT. Thank you for allowing me to shout you out. Thank you for being here. We love Jazzahall VT around here. We love jazz. Are you jazzaholic? Is that what it comes from? Is that the name of the word? Fuck you, computer. Fuck. Watch Mojo top 10 slurs in movies tier list has always been my favorite game, and I love it. Where does the voice come from? I mean, that's sort of a more philosophical question, Iloid Tupo. I mean, for you, I assume it's coming from the computer, and that's all that really matters, right? I like to think that everything, it's all just like, well, it's all just a bunch of nonsense anyway. And I love seeing it get destroyed. There's something weird. There's something strange and voyeuristic. It was the game of my childhood. Well, yeah, Brain Zap, welcome in. Very true. X was my favorite childhood. It's my favorite, always my favorite game / favorite childhood game. I'll just add childhood to this. Why are we collecting the stereotypical of this? Are we writing a, yeah, we're gonna make a Ruben, we're gonna make a bot. I'm gonna so okay, I'm gonna repurpose my like alert system. I'm gonna make it so there's like little gizmos that can pop up maybe surrounding that. I don't know where I'm gonna put them. I don't know where we'll put the alerts, but I'll make a thing that has a TTS read the thing. It'll come up with it'll both have real alerts sometimes, and like randomly once every 3 hours or so on average, we'll do a GDQ style alert randomly where it says greetings from Latvia. My grandmother just died of cancer. I hope you can get the world record, marathon record for Crash Bandicoot or whatever it is. There's something very voyeuristically weird about this. Right? Is this just me? Right? You read this line. Why do you have your BPM on the screen? So I know if I'm gonna die or not, Jasaurus. I mean, we're doing very exciting sort of gaming here. We keep it extremely exciting. Welcome in, by the way. J Saurus. JS our us. JSO or us. It could be any of these. It could be any of these all together. Sorry if I'm becoming strange. I apologize if I'm becoming strange. But for real, Colonq, how do we fish? I mean, you just fish. You just exclamation point fish. It's common. Is that a Vim plugin? This is it's an Emacs. We wrote it last stream. It's not actually my heart rate. It's actually CPU load. But the whole stream is just is Emacs stuff. My window manager is Emacs. It's all Emacs, JSARS. But I use Vim key bindings, so we're still kind of in that Vim lifestyle. Nitrix_dev, what hype? Hello, hype. Oh, hype. Yes, very true. Hype. Yeah, but everyone comes in and asks, why is your heart rate 300 BPM or whatever? Video games are all about fishing. Little known fact, the rest is mini games around the fishing. Yeah, people have been saying this. the every good thing. Hello, player underscore 222 as well. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Hello. We're trying to build a robot that comes up with stereotypical. I thought you were excited to see me. I am. I am. You know I am, JSRS. I'm excited to see every chat. I'm gonna have to say welcome in. I have to say I'm legally bound. I'm bound by the code of Hammurabi to say welcome in every time. If I don't, you're allowed to legally. Well, let's not go there. I'm trying to make a racist robot. Well, no, Jazzahall V. I would never do this. I would never. I mean, unless the GDQ, the average GDQ chat donator is, well, I don't know. I'm gonna reserve judgment on that. I know they are. I know what they are though. I know they're very silly and funny. I would never do this unless. I feel like every chat bot sort of turns into something troublesome though. I think it just kind of happens naturally. Extremely sad story followed by gamer speak. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Turns into something a little bit silly mode. Let's see. This goes to naming the game file profanity. Okay, we have enough here, I think. Let's start incorporate. Let's do a little bit. Let's get these. It's time to get these. Where do we go? We're gonna make another. It's time. You know it's that time again. Once at least every stream, we got to make a new little file. We got to copy and paste some stuff around. I think that's really good. GDQ.el. GDQ. Automatic. What is FIG? Force and integrated gaming. It's our platform. Oh, by the way, everybody, we have some new friends today. We have some new friends on the exclamation point GitHub. I don't know if you're not in the Discord. If you were in the Discord /IRC multi-chat combo, you might have known this. You might have seen this already. But I've made a bunch of other stuff. The stuff I've been saying is going to be open source. It's the fourth interest group. Exactly. Also true. The stuff I was saying I was going to open source for months, I actually did finally. So let me actually open this. If I github.com L:Q, if we L:_Q it up, what does Fig do? So Fig is a variety of things. Fig is, we have Fig server and we have Fig. There's both Fig. There's Fig server and there's Fig. Fig server is a bunch of servers, or it's a bus server. It's a message bus, like a pub sub. Well, basically, it's a bus server that things can connect to and subscribe to events on, and then other things can send events on. It's kind of like a little minimal way to communicate with things. And then a bunch of things that connect to that server. So on this side of things, there's a bunch of Haskell programs that connect to things like Twitch, IRC, Discord, Bullfrog, which is our own little like WebSocket, GitHub follow XD. I mean, I'll follow you on GitHub if you want, for sure. I'm not logged in right now, but I have no like, people attach so much meaning to these things. It doesn't matter. It simply does not matter at the end of the day. I'll click any little funny button that you want me to. I'll literally click any button. So this is what actually connects to Twitch, and it sends events to this bus server. It sends events to the bus. The bus is actually running on this laptop right now. It's over in this zone. Here's the bus. I can see everything connecting to it. I can see all the messages coming in, etc., etc. My Emacs also connects to that bus, and the stuff that exists on the Emacs side lives in this repo. Here's a bunch of Emacs Lisp code and a bunch of other things that all live in this mess of a zone. And so what all the Emacs packages do is that they subscribe to the events that happen that correspond to, like, okay, a Twitch message just came in, or a Twitch redeem just came in. Can you type sudo rm rf/? Ruben, we've done this before. It's already happened. We had a stream where we had some amount of chat control over a Gentoo machine that we set up, and we were trying to do chat plays Baldur's Gate 3, and it was a fucking mess. There was all sorts of bullshit happening. At the end, we were just like, okay, we'll just wipe the thing. And chat couldn't even do it on their own. Chat had control over the terminal. They couldn't even manage it. Baldur's Gate 1, not Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, correct. Baldur's Gate 3 would have made me die instantly. Click this button. Is this button a good button? It's a good one to click. I see Japanese text. I see Japanese text. What happens? It just goes up by 1. It goes up by 1 each time. So it's a 1 up situation. Yen pass doc. Okay. Nyan pasu. Oh, I see. There's audio. It's going up rapidly as we. Okay. Do we do a stream? That's a lot. That's a lot going on right there. Maybe we just do a stream where we just click the button for like 17 hours. Got your IP now? I assume everyone has my IP, right? My IP just leaks. Okay. Also, Colonq heads. Also, do we have any networking experts here? I encountered something extremely strange. I'm encountering something bizarre, truly devious and bizarre. I just moved, if you don't know. I moved recently. And the network that I'm on, I think there's no NAT. There's no NAT. My IP like yours is ha. But like I just have like every machine I plug into the Ethernet just has its own public IPv4 address. It's the haunted routing. Yeah, it's truly bizarre. It's bizarre. Yeah, Fig Geyser is here for all eternity. It's here, the public record. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Ascento, that's the exact thing I don't have. There's no 192.cgnat is what it sounds like. Welcome in Octorin _. I'm not a networking pro. I don't really know much about this, but it seems something. What is cgnat? Cgnat. Can we see? Does Wikipedia have carrier grade NAT? Private network addresses that are translated by a middle box. Yeah, like I don't know. I know I got how do you say? I got like I checked like where I was getting my DHCP lease, and it was just from like a remote address. And I was like, what the heck? Let's see this. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. Cool people. I'm on here. I'm listed on here. Not Geyser's listed on here. This is cool. This is cool. I like this. I think. Thank you for putting us onto the here. Crazy Kitty. What is the new details? Is it Geyser? The existence of Geyser? I see. I like this thing. Thank you. People already know my general area of residence. The one thing preventing me from hosting a server at home is that my ISP will not give me a static. Well, Alto VT, you can still host a server at home. You probably need to do dynamic DNS, right? A lot of like you can set it up so that like your machine just kind of updates its own DNS record when it changes. I don't know how all the details of dynamic DNS work, but you can do it. You can certainly do it. I've done that in the past for like I often want to have like a stable way to connect to my the thing I'll often do, the thing I've done in the past is I'll set up like my LAN. I'll have some things on my local network, and I'll have a machine that manages the network, like does DHCP and does DNS and stuff. And then also I'll host like a WireGuard VPN to that network. And then I'll make the WireGuard VPN available. Like I'll reach that remotely using like a dynamic DNS style domain name. The temperature here is 36 degrees Celsius or 96 degrees Fahrenheit. Jesus Christ, guys. I mean, you're not living that cold lifestyle. I mean, I hope this stream can cool you down then. I hope the GPU, we'll turn the GPU off and let it absorb some of your... There are a bunch of implementations of dynamic DNS. There's a transfer mechanism that Bind can use, but a bunch of DNS hosts just have an API too. I think I just used... there's a thing on... DD clients. There's probably an ArchWiki article about this or something, or just a website. There's this thing which can update it for you. I guess it's just like a Perl script. And I just had this talk to Namecheap. Welcome, thank you for the follow, Octorin _. Appreciate it. Big appreciate. This video is hilarious. We got hilarious. Are we reacting? See a timestamp here. This is a lot. This is a whole lot. Oh, I saw this video. This the guy in the I saw this. The guy jumping down out of the tree. The whole situation. The whole situation. Anyway, we should get back to business. We got to get back to the serious business. It's you and friend. Yeah, the combat between you, legendary. Slippy Slappy. Hello, Hazmat VT too. Greetings. Seasons greetings. Hazmat VT, are you having a chilly day? Thank you for the sub, Freeze Acer. Thank you for the Prime sub. Big. I don't know why I specified Prime sub. I need to record Freeze Acer. Let's do this. What do I say? Record chatter name Freeze Acer. Okay, there we go. We got there, I think. maybe someday everybody will have a public IPv6 address and we can all be happy in harmony. Yeah, we can all live in, like, I'm kind of considering, like, also reverse SSH tunnel to a cheap weak VPS. Yeah. I tell you what's extra cool. I got a call back about a job I applied for back in September. Oh hell yeah! Big claps for Hazmat. That's actually awesome. I hope you can be employed in a manner that is satisfying for you. I hope you can be employed in a way that is cool and good. That's generally something. Hazmat. We were all wondering your opinion. Do you have any ideas for? We're trying to come up with a comprehensive template of all games done quick style donation things, the things that people say in when they say a thing at game, so we can make robot. We need to make robot. By make robot, I mean we're gonna feed all of these things into the Chat GPT API and then do the thing, right? And then just be like, okay, there it is. Make one that seems like this. Okay, let's see. Let's see then. If we go over to friend, what is the footer? What is the standard? You say like this. Where's ggq.el? There we go. Yes, there we go. Excellent. Automatic. Gotta yell orb when there's an orb. I see. That's sort of a deeper cut. GDQ donation messages. GDQ. Let's something about the couch. GDQ has the couch, right? There's something about the couch. GDQ.org. Like, much love to the runner and the couch. It is, I guess, ostensibly a mat. Like, we could do it with just templates, but I'm just gonna feed all of these as examples to Fig ask, and we're gonna ask. We'll ask the question. I think we'll ask the question. Can we do this? Force an E, force an orb. Much love is what this was missing for sure. Yeah, we have a couple of. Is that only the one? Much love. Hello, Bug VT. Hello, Bug VTuber. You have a very good name, by the way. Bug. I mean, that's good. It's good. It's short name. It's good. It's good. Good bug. Good bug. Let's see. So what is the basic? What is the basic? Fig. Do I have a thing for this already? Where is gamba.el? I have like a already existing like format for this. I don't even document this thing. What a disaster. Cat shit level. Oh, you're in it. We forcing spotted. I'm just copying the template for Fig Ask because I don't want to remember what all the parameters are, because generate GDQ message. Let's say like this, and maybe we have some templates that we pass in that we fill some stuff up with. Let's see. Generate a we need to pass in K. Generate a random GDQ style donation message and pass it to K. There we go. We got that continuation style going on here. Let's say lambda message. I'm gonna put this here in case we want to log something, so it's easier than just putting K, right? Phone call K message. There we go. Bing bang boom. Why do I have topic is? Oh yes, this is the examples. It's the examples. Let's see here. Given a, what do we say? Maybe we do this for a username. We prompt on username. Do we have to have a system prompt at all here? I'm trying to determine the correct way to structure this sort of thing. There's a particular sort of format you need for these things. They must be done the proper way. You know, they have to be addressed in the correct manner, I think. Let's see here. So we'll list a bunch of examples here. Given the username of, we can pass user and then also game, right? And this can be like so, right? This can be like, we'll pass these in like so. User game. Given the username of a donator and the game currently being played. Let's just produce a games done quick donation message. Made by that username. Made by that username. Sure. Let's just leave it like this. Let's include some examples then. Let's include some examples maybe. Hello Luigi401. I don't know if we actually want to do this. Maybe we just say like, can we just give it like an empty prompt? Maybe we just only have the system. I assume these things just get concatenated together, right? So like, can we do like this? Maybe we do like this. Produce a games done quick style donation message. Hello Vezdeg too. Greetings Joelers. Any Joelers? Shout out Vezdeg. I think Vezdeg streams, right? Vezdeg stream. Vezdeg strummer Vezdeg. I think I've seen Vezdeg around. You've defeated cores. I still don't know what the meaning of cores is. Cores is like, I mean, I know, I kind of understand in theory, right? It's like, it's to stop you from making, like, it's a browser thing, right? It's a browser thing to stop a page from, you can't resource, yeah, you can't. So if you have a page that's hosted on some domain or whatever, I'm sure it's more involved than just domain, right? You can't make a request to, but this is enforced server side, right? Like the server returns headers that says, okay, the browser can't read from my server if they're not like what is the, I don't know what the what is the security model of this? Like what is the intended, you're on that good cushion alcohol. There's a word for this, right? What is the word? What do the youths say when they're both high and drunk? What is the word? There's a word for this. I'm racking my memory. Hello Morgvin. Hello Morgvin. They're cross-faded. It's cross-faded. Hello Morgvin, you're cross. This is the dollar store. How good can it be? They're faded then. Is this what you say? They're blinking? I thought blinking was for vape. Is blinking for vapor? How do you get nodded? Nodded is when you sip. Nodded is when you're sipping cough syrup, right? Is this the case? When you're nodding? Nod clonk, yeah. Server looks at origin header to see. Yeah, I don't understand, like, because it's quote unquote like this. It's not really enforced server side, right? The server always responds. The server tells the client whether or not the client is allowed. It's enforced in the browser, right? Because you'll have no trouble making a request to a server regardless of the cores policy, just with curl or whatever, right? It doesn't matter. But it's the browser that stops you from doing things. Syrup is leaning. I see. Welcome in Divorce Johns. Browser makes there's a pre-flight request. But like, so it's the server describes like, okay, is the browser allowed to do this? But then the browser enforces it. Which I don't know who is this trying to protect? Like, what is the mean? Like, is it so that like if someone manages to do like XSS in your browser, they can't like make requests as if they're right? Like, what? I don't understand. I don't fully understand the threat model here. Maybe we like, okay, cores. Cores. Let's hope this isn't. I'm always worried whenever I go on Wikipedia. Thank you for all the boosts, Redeem. Thank you for that. I'm always worried whenever I go on Wikipedia that like I'm gonna like there's like random pictures of like sex acts on Wikipedia, right? So I'm worried whenever I just like search a term, like if I just go to a page and if it's like an unambiguous like obviously if I put in like parentheses pro web or whatever, right? Or I type out the whole thing, I'm not super worried. But if it's something that's like you know. If it's something scary, Wikipedia is not censored. Yes, that seems like a okay. Yeah, cross origin procreation. Yeah, it means some icky sex thing. It means some kind of sex thing. There's gonna be a picture of a man doing something unspeakable on the page. I'm clicking Google Fonts randomly. So what is the meaning of this? So yeah, the server sends, okay, you can make requests from here. That's fine. But again, this is enforced by the client. The server is going to respond. It's just the server will, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Like, what is the meaning of this? The browser in, like, I don't understand. I don't understand the like. I guess it is the XSS thing. You hear what the CEO of OpenAI was fired? Welcome to Robotech. Isn't that Altman? Was Altman just deposed? Was Sama deposed? Checkmate. Cores is like to prevent waiting. Excuse me, TTS. They got his ass. Welcome in Deflux streams as well. I'm unsure like what the. Okay. Whatever. People from like using images host. Oh, I see. Well, I can see the utility of that, right? Like saying like, okay, don't display images on the like, don't let people embed my images on another site. But the problem is it's browser enforced, right? Like if you're doing that server side, you would just not serve the image to like. Well, I guess you can't really tell, right? Like, but like, I guess you can't tell, but like, you can just disable this in your browser, right? How are you doing tonight, Mr. 186? How are you doing today, Mr. Han Bun? We're chilly today, Han Bun. Today's lore. We're feeling a little bit. We're feeling a little bit chilly. We're feeling, as I've been known to say, we're feeling a little bit chilber wilbers. We're feeling a little bit chilled up, and we're trying to get warm by learning about cross origin request resource sharing. But like can you just do this? Firefox disable cores. Like it's not a super good way to like, you just kind of assume it'll stop most people, right? It's not like I can just go into the source of Firefox and just turn this off, right? Coins. It's obfuscation, not so okay. So there's no purpose of this, right? Like I think my confusion is like, fundamentally this thing trusts it, fundamentally this trusts the client, right? Fundamentally this is a client trusting thing, right? This is like making sure the player in an MMO, it's like saying, okay, oh my god, oh my fuck, we're turning this down. Sorry Ronnie Radka, member of our cast of characters. I hope my life isn't like a video game anymore. I hope it's not like it anymore. I hope it stops being like my life is a little too much like a video game. If that's what I have to, I'll say that much. It's useful in like Android or iOS where the incoming requests you want only from a valid app, I guess. But like, there's nothing like this whole thing is like, it's like building in anti-cheat to the client of your MMO. Fuck. I'm getting overstimulated. I'm gonna have to go spin in the corner for, well, let's not go there. I'm yeah, it's like saying, okay, MMO player, just have the client make sure you're not fly hacking or something, and you're not speed, just enforce the speed the player can go by enforcing like how fast you can send messages in the it's kind of absurd. The whole thing feels like a waste of time. Yeah, I've never found any utility from it, Ponadary. All I've ever found is like, okay, now it's a pain in the ass. Now this whole thing's a fucking giant pain in the ass because I have to set up like my dev server wants me to do cores correctly, so I have to set up like a proxy thing that makes sure the things are on the same. No, it's a fucking disaster. Corson moment. So like, I don't understand. Like, you can turn it off. Cores everywhere extension. It creates a man-in-the-middle proxy intercepting headers to disable cores. Like, you can just do this shit, right? But I can tell which requests from my app versus some. Can you? How can you tell if it comes from your app versus some person just sending requests? What if they just like log the traffic and they just origin header? But you can just fake that. You can just fake whatever you send, right? I think. Like you can just HTTP, you can just send whatever bytes you want over like, right? You can't know, like the client can send like arbitrary whatever. Modcreek, hello Modclonk, hello, greetings. She's back. Cross site request forgery, I guess. But like you only care about someone hot links your resources when a lot of people use them. The browser with like 9, yeah, I can see that failure, right? I can see if it Yeah, I guess that does make sense, right? It's a way to like say like, okay, on default type browser situations, it will probably work. Welcome in Standard Robot. Yeah, Fon, we're just complaining, we're just bitching. Basically, there's this thing called cores that we're trying to figure out what it actually does that is useful. And I guess the things that it does are useful are kind of like, it's mostly to make it inconvenient to do things that the server doesn't want. Right? It's to let the server say, okay, hey, please don't do this thing, and have the browsers mostly respect it unless you're a gamer. And so the browser will probably do what you want it to do. But it's more of an ask. So what I'm going to internalize this from this point is like, okay, this is not like a security feature. This is more like a, hey, please don't do this kind of thing. This is an ask nicely sort of scenario. They're mad that Michael Kors. Hello, ModClonk, says Hanbun. Hi. Greetings. If you want to use gamer words, you have to disable cores. Is that the lore now? You have to do this sort of thing. Boost the games done quick style donation message. Let's just call. What if I just say go? What if we just say go? It's like this, go. Greetings, Colonq. Greetings, Spooksy. Greetings, the Spooksy VTuber. Hello, Spooksy VTuber. Spooksy VTuber, greetings. We're trying. Spooksy, do you have ideas? We're trying to make a thing that produces random let's make the list of messages. We're making a list of things that people say in donation messages at Games Done Quick, and we're trying to determine GDQ templates. Go telemetry, yeah. Thank you. I am trying hard to beat the stage. Hello, greetings. You, it's Spooksy. It's Spooksy VTuber. That's what I'm just reading what the people are saying, ModClonk. I don't know. The people are turning against Spooksy VT rapidly. It's crazy. Okay, we can put these in the list. What are you being told? You're being told do a little dance IRL. You do a little dance. You're boogieing down. You're boogieing down. I said it twice just to be nice. It's we say it twice to keep it nice. My own Australian musketeers are turn abasing me. I see. I can't believe you all tricked me into thinking you're Australian. I think cores is an actual security feature. Imagine if website A made a full application and website B just included the scripts from website A and stole all the info since all URLs are relative to the origin. Yeah, but like if the there's nothing special about any given HTTP request. Welcome in Whimsies too. We have the whole gang here, the whole squad from down under. It's obvious. Yeah, like I don't know. Like we'll have to talk. You're a more experienced web developer than me, above Seagull. So we have to talk this out. We have to come on to Google Meet or whatever. We have to hop on Teams for this one. The browser won't run the scripts if the server, yeah, but the thing is, the browser, that's just the browser enforcing that above Seagull, right? Like you can just, as an end user, you can just turn that off, right? Like there's no like crypto kind of stuff happening to make, like it's just you can just do whatever in the browser. Feeds friend a hit for my vape. Yeah, we were just talking about blinkers here. We're trying to determine what the term for was when we're both drunk and high at the same time. We have a $100 donation from Goofy Luffy 69. Greetings from Germany. And we'll boot us being crossed. Is that what you say now? That's like the short form, being crossed. It's being fucked up, apparently. You're saying blinker is so freaking funny? Yeah. I mean, I've determined what humor means. But remember, this is for the hacker to mess with the other people's browsers, not your own. The average browser, if you will. I see. Oh, so it's protection from like phishing, I guess. Like again, I kind of see. I sort of see, right? Like someone makes an identical, like a site that looks exactly like a bank site and uses like, just makes requests to the bank site, but they're going to yeah, I guess maybe, but I feel like this, yeah, I sort of see. Cores is what put an end to my XSS days. Yeah. I mean, I feel like the real good, I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's exciting XSS that I feel like gets around cores. Just in the reflected XSS filters were pretty stupid. I don't know enough about this. The only XSS I've done a little, just pequeño, mostly just like the lame shit. What's your favorite game at Dave & Buster's? What is Dave & Buster's? This is like it's like a barcade type. Is this like Chuck E. Cheese for adults? Is that what this is? I was dragged to a barcade once when I had a thing where I was traveling. A few years back, I traveled like across the country. I was flying solo. I was living in a different kind of climb. And I had to network super hard to try and get a job. So I actually like did things with people instead of just like sitting at home and playing Diablo 2 all day, grinding Zod runes or whatever people do. And I went to a barcade once, and it was not a good experience. I like left and without telling anybody midway through because it was scary and loud. Well, dragons have invaded Dave and Buster's and adult Chucky. Ouch! No, it was good. I'm a big fan of the leave. I'm like, there's the one meme, right? There's the, what is it? Hit the bricks image. Is this gonna be good? Do we have this share zone? Is this the one where they have there's a fucking Wikipedia page for the share? Man, you know this shit's lame now, and you can't even find it googling. Where there's the one where it says hit the bricks, and I'm a believer in hitting the bricks, right? Anyone who knows me knows that like the thing I like least is feeling trapped, right? I don't like this, right? I'm sure many of our gamers here, you can relate to this, right? You go someplace and it's like, I can't leave now. I have this social obligation. Welcome in That Bird 09 as well. You have this obligation to like do whatever thing you're doing. You're ducking, not Googling them. That's true. But if I Google, it's going to be like, the share zone? Did you mean this local pizzeria? Were you looking for the local pizzeria called the Pizza Zone? Address here, phone number here. Thank you, Google. Love that. I don't enjoy feeling trapped, right? Yeah, I feel this a lot, right? Like, it's like if I go to the grocery store or something, if I go with people, I've long since abandoned shame. It'll give your zip code if you type in sunset into Google. Yeah, it's terrifying. Dreamless's House 4. Doesn't Dream do concepts now? It's not concepts, sorry, concerts. There's Dream concerts. If you use Brave search, I haven't. The chat delay is crazy. What the fuck? Twitch has been really fucked up lately. Is this Colonq Stevens? It's been really bad. I don't know what to do about that. It's kind of poor. It's how do we, and mcspeedrun.com dream.pdf, is this the document, right? Or is this just like a giant picture of something that, oh yeah, this is this thing, the document, the quote unquote document. I swear I saw this Dream concert, right? I switched to Kagi search. Dream announces live. Is this the same Dream? This is the same Dream, right? This is on Dexerto. Document is hilarious. They rolled out the Lotec. Yeah, this is him. This is what the point of the mask is. I've taken rides with people out of town and said, had mind if we make this hour-long detour? Yeah, but I'll get back. Like what I do, right? When I'm on my own, or when I'm just with ModClonq, because ModClonq knows me well enough at this point. ModClonq is aware of my foibles. She knows my foibles. I will like if I'm in the store and I'm suddenly like, I can't be here anymore, gamers. I'm feeling like I gotta get out of here. I'll just put my shit back. I'll just put my shit on the ground and just leave. I'll walk out not buying anything. I'll just hit the bricks, you know? Or if I'm at like an event, you know, sometimes you just gotta get up and go leave. And I have become, and like it gets when you're doing things with people you don't know, sometimes some people would consider that a little bit rude. If you're in a group of like 8 people or whatever, you're going to the barcade, sometimes they might be like, what the fuck, but I don't care. If you know, I'm leaving, man. I'm getting the fuck out. The Irish goodbye. Yeah, I think I've said it, I've called it that before even. You know, I'm a fan of the Irish goodbye. I don't like hanging around having to be like, hey, I'm gonna go. And they're like, why? And I'm like, no, I'm just out, man. I'll leave anything. I'll leave people's houses. I'll leave whatever. I'm just gone. One day I'm there. One day I'm gone. Anyway, it's Dream. He's Twitch. Dexerto.com/Twitch. Refuses to elaborate. Yeah. So if I'm ever with you, if I'm ever hanging out with any Colonq kids, you know, I basically Irish goodbye my last job. It was pretty nice. Yeah, it's the best. It's the best. I did that sometimes in college. Walked out and did a lap of the block. Came back to grab laptop before class ended. Yeah, I was a little spoiled in college. Okay, so when I was in high school, I formed some bad habits, let's say. I was really, I was interested in the grades type game. I was a grades gamer, but I didn't really give a shit about anything else. Like, you know, there's some people who like really care, right? There's some people who like have a healthy attitude and they're like, yeah, I really want to learn about science and math, right? I was more of the kind of person, I was just like, I am good at studying. I'm gonna get good grades because I like when number go up. I'm a number go up enjoyer. So I skipped class a lot in high school. I just like, because I didn't want to go. I like found like whenever there wasn't like a thing that was going to influence my grade, I just like often skipped and just like, okay, I'll read the textbook or whatever. I'm just gonna fucking dick around and play Melee. And in college, that habit continued, and everyone was like, "Oh, you're gonna have to take it seriously now. It's now time. You gotta step up." And I just skipped. I probably skipped 50% of my classes in college, and it was fine. It was totally okay. It never fucking mattered, because that shit's like, it's lame. That shit's a waste of time. It's like, I'm just gonna go sleep. I'm gonna be cool. I'm acting like I'm this cool rebel, right? I'm gonna skip class. I'm gonna put on what do cool people do? What's something that cool people do? They put on leather jackets. I'm gonna wear my alligator skin jacket. I'm gonna put on my boots that have spurs on. I'm gonna get on my chopper. That's my mental image of a cool person. They have like, yeah, aviator glasses. They have some kind of cool tough jacket, and they have spurs. They have spurs on their boots, Colonq heads. Is this cool? Do you think this is cool? So that's what I was doing most of the time. I wasn't sitting in my room reading Magic the Gathering forums for 14 hours a day, trying to not, well, cool people watch Twitch.tv. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. We need some kind of, I mean, I don't know, neck draped in gold chains. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I'm donating because my son just died after. Let's see what else. What's the thing here? What's a really odd game we can put here? What's like a funny? Is Starfy a game? Let's actually say something. Let's say is WarioWare Smooth Moves. WarioWare Smooth Moves has always been my favorite childhood game, and I love seeing it get destroyed. Like, there's something weird about this, right? This is like something like, I don't know if I want to say it, but like this sort of mindset. This is like a strange voyeuristic mindset. I don't know if I like this very much. Starfield has always been, yeah, Starfield is actually very good also. Going to naming the Starfield file Comboy. Let's leave it at that. Hype. Save the frames. Save the animals, and then of course kill the frames or kill the animals. And this is not really a template. This is more of a thing. Sad story to gamerspeak should spawn the second message with short delay. Yeah, we can add in some spacing. Okay, let's see where we get here, because we're just gonna prompt all of these with go, right? The lore here is we have a system prompt, and then the user just says go, and it spits out one of these randomly, right? So we need to zip. Well, we need to map is what we need to do. We need to pass in two lists here, right? And one of them should be map go. We need to be the same length, because we have this, we have the little system, right? They get zipped together on the Python end. We built that last stream, right? You know what we're talking about here. Fig GDQ templates. There we go. Let's see what we get here. What are you complaining about? Nothing important. Fig generate GDQ message. Okay. What do we get? Need a green hoodie reference. What do you have for me here? What do you have for me? Show me what you got. Huh? Error. Fig ask error. Returns nothing. Fig ask error. Value. We didn't do the little lexical binding thing. We had to revert every time. So the issue here is that Emacs Lisp is a fucked up language. Here's a little something for the people who don't have all the context, all the lore on this particular little point. Normally when you're programming, when you're a coder, when you're a little bit of a coder, you would expect, like, let's say you have a situation like this. You have defun foo. you have defun foo, and you have def var bar, and it's bar is equal to 42. Haha, it's the you know, right? And you say in here print bar in foo, and then down here you have another thing that says let bar equal to 10, and then call foo, right? You can kind of get what this syntax is, right? You understand this is the variable, this is a variable, this is a function, this is like a variable binding, right? You could this is like bar equals 10, right? You would expect in a normal language, what would this print? Do dee do do do, you know, etc. Jeopardy music cue, right? You would expect this would print 42, right? Because this binding here, right? If you print bar here, it's going to print 10, but this is going to print 42 because lexically the bar that this is referring to is the global variable. You see? You understand? By default in Emacs Lisp there's dynamic binding. So this will actually print 10 inside of foo. So it's actually referring to the binding that happens all the way over here in circling the call. It's the binding that's around the call, not the definition. And that's whack. That can be kind of whack. Welcome Java the Hut 799. So to make that not be the case, and actually this will still happen because anything you define with def var is by default it makes it dynamically bound. The variant can have different behaviors. Yeah, it's actually almost, it's very similar to JS as this. The way this ends up working is you can kind of think of this as like every function has like a hidden extra parameter, right? Corresponding to all of the dynamically bound variables. Love the BPM counter, by the way. Of course, yeah. Thank you. How are people else? How else are people know that I'm going through epic scares? I'm getting really scared right now. How else are people know about my? How else are people going to know about my cardiovascular health? Fuck. So the way you disable this, it was something. I'm sorry. I don't know how to speak English anymore. I forgot today. The way you disable this is you put lexical binding t in a comment. This comment. I think this lets you define arbitrary local variables. So you put this. Good England, yeah. You put this at the top of your file. The problem is this gets defined when the file gets loaded by Emacs. So when I open a new file and paste this in and then evaluate all the code in here, this isn't actually defined for the file, so it doesn't work. I have to reload this file and then reevaluate all the code in here, and now it's properly defined. That's why that K thing wasn't happening before, because with dynamic binding, well, there's also differences in the way that functions or closures are handled, right? So there's no closures then, so it doesn't know what K is because the K is in the lexical scope here, etc., etc. Has anyone really even been far as decided to use even go want to do more? Like, so true, Oomphy. Literally so fucking true. Okay, can we make one of these now? Can you tell me, computer, please? Please? Please, 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 please. Why is it so fucking slow? Why is it really slow? Okay, it's slow because it's coming up with like fucking paragraphs. Our language is configured through Vim mode lines. Well, I mean, it is a language that's just entirely for configuration of Emacs above Seagull, right? So like, it'd be like if Vim script had configured, you know. So it doesn't, you know, it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes a little bit of sense. Okay, here we got one. It's really long, but we'll read this one out first. Hey there, Games Done Quick community. I just had to donate during the amazing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time speedrun. The tricks and glitches these runners pull off are absolutely mind-blowing. Not only are we smashing records, but we're also smashing our fundraising goals for a fantastic cause. Why? Oh, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Do I have undo? Someone else. Forsen tried to talk and it disappeared. I don't have undo in. Fuck, it's gone. We have to do another one. We have to make another one. And we have to grab it before it disappears. It disappeared because Forsen, we were reading it right out of the ass. Am I yelling too loud?
No.
Am I bleeding from my nose? I am. Do you have, I scream so loud, I got a nosebleed, Clonkheads. Could you grab me a tissue, please? Take a box, thank you.
You actually have a nosebleed?
I actually do. There's actually blood all over my face.
No, there isn't.
There's actually blood all over my face.
Oh my gosh, there is.
There is.
Wait. There's a little dark corner over there.
I just died instantly.
Oh my god.
I got so excited about GDQ, I died instantly.
It's so dry.
It's so dry here, yeah. Welcome in Kodako. My VPM's going down. My heart rate is decreasing. I'm dying on stream. No, I'm not. That's actually fine. I'm good. I'm living.
Oh, it's not.
I'm living. I just gotta shove some stuff up there, dude. I gotta shove some stuff up there. It's a shove up there situation. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're living. I gotta get the blood off my face.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want like a washcloth?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Get nodded, bro. I'm nodding off. I'm nodding a little bit. Oh wait, the old thing appeared in message. I sent it out in message, so we can just look there. It's still we didn't actually lose it at all. I got frustrated about nothing. Where is it? Where is it? Let's grab this. Grab this.
Make sure you drink
Grab
water.
this. I'm crying. What is happening? I'm scared and confused. I'm getting really scared, guys. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. Let's read this. Let's read this. Hey there, Games Done Quick community. I just had to donate during the amazing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time speedrun. The tricks and glitches these runners pull off are absolutely mind-blowing. Not only are we smashing records, but we're also smashing our fundraising goals for a fantastic cause. Let's keep the momentum going and hit that next incentive. Can we get a hype in the chat? I'm donating in memory of my grandma who loved puzzle games and would have been amazed to see today's gaming feats. Let's turn those frames saved into dollars raised for those in need. Putting half of my donation towards saving the animals in Super Metroid, because every pixelated critter deserves a shot at speedrun survival. The other half goes to the reader's choice, because you're all doing such an amazing job. Keep up the fantastic work, runners, commentators, and staff. Together, we're proving that fast fingers and big hearts can make a real difference. Let's beat those games and beat our donation records. Hashtag speedruns for a cause. Hashtag GDQ hype. Welcome in Moster _ Dever JPEG. Hello, and welcome in static _ MP3. Thank you for lurking. Yeah. Strong hype. Welcome Big Rick as well. Big Rick 7815. Is this ChatGPT? OMG. Yes, it is. We're making ChatGPT make these for some reason. I don't know. It was something. It's something to do. I'm hyping all over the place. Sorry, I need to get the blood off of my face more. The blood is more on my... Am I allowed to say that on Twitch? Am I allowed to say that I'm actively bleeding out? No, I'm not. I'm not. It's a joke. It's a joke. Hello, DJ Kawhi Fieri as well. Hello. Greetings. And welcome. Let me shout you out. Let me do the thing. Let me do the thing. My friend DJ. DJ. It's DJ. It's DJ. DJ plays the skateboarding game. And other game too. It's just a bit Twitch. It's all a lie. I don't even have blood. I don't even have any blood. How could I possibly bleed out? There's not even any blood in my I'm letters. I'm literally fucking letters. Rip grandma. Okay. What was the next one? Are these consistent? They're so long that we need to shorten them. Although I guess they are sometimes this long. Let's see. Hey there, awesome gamers and generous donors. Okay, this fucking sucks. It put in fucking your name tags. This is like when you're reading fan fiction and they expect you to have the browser. Do you know about this? Is this a thing people know about? Fanfic your name browser extension. This is a deep cut. People might not know about this one. This one's kind of a deep cut. This one's a little interesting. Interactive fix for Firefox. We can install this, although it will break my user Chrome. We could see it on Chrome. Let's see here. No thanks. No thanks. This has 100,000 users. 100K. Cool 100K. So what it does is it replace. So a lot of people write fan fiction that's designed for the reader, the reader to self-insert in, right? So the author of the fanfic will write y/n. I don't understand why it's a slash. I don't know why it's a slash and not just yn, but it's y/n. It's a /n situation. It's your slash name. Sorry if I'm especially you understand. You understand my vocal constraints currently, gamers. My vocal constraints. I'm good. I'm living. Don't exert myself. I can't exert myself. I got to. It's like an anime when they get the nosebleed because they see a single titty. They see a titty once in their life and they instantly die. They instantly perish. But this replaces the string y/n with your name, so it's more immersive. So instead of being like, I don't even know, like what do people ship? What do people ship with the reader? I guess popular fictional characters. Welcome in Fighting Annelids as well. They ship real people too. There's a whole world of fan fiction that I think is lurking directly below the surface of human culture that people just don't understand. People just don't know about it. Welcome in just chill. People have no clue this even exists. OMG Colonq, you're so sugoi. LLLL Love, so true. You're Oshi, yeah. You're getting shipped with your Oshi. You're reading. I feel like this is like. There's probably a lot of Vox Akuma style stuff actually. Can we see? Can we see that? I don't know. I don't know if I want to see that. Maybe that's a little too much. It's a little too much for stream. Thank you for Super Idol. So you can just replace. This is just find and replace. You need Y/O. There's also Y. I think people do like Y/C for your crush. This is obviously something. This is all. Well, it's really something. Very wow. People using this for multi-purpose usage. I don't read fics, but was very efficient at replacing abbreviations in scholarly papers. 10 out of 10 for real. Yeah, this is kind of sick though. You can use this to replace every instance of machine learning with machine learning. All instances of ML for real. Welcome in LG. Good to see you. I love this extension. Let's go. I get with the random name. Oh, I see. Not only can you fill in the Y name, you can also replace an already existing name, which is very helpful. Yeah, but there are dark forces. Do we talk? Oh, someone mentioned that. I didn't realize that was real. I sort of was like, maybe that's a silly thing. Sam Altman, is this happening? Sam Altman ousted after board loses. How the fuck? I mean, he might be feeling like a Sam Firedman. He might be feeling like. I don't know. He was trying to build a god. I don't know about this. Like, how do you, it's like, what if like 3 months from now they make AGI? I don't think it's likely, but what if they do? What if they create a god? What if the singularity happens in 3 months and he was 3 months away from having the reins? Sam, not CEO of OpenAI, feels so crazy. Welcome in Vasher _1025. Yeah, it's the end of an era. This person, I don't know. I don't know. The WorldCoin stuff was crazy. Was that him? I'm not really invested in all of the lore. Maybe don't train your god like AI on illegal copyrighted books. Yeah, but like I feel like it's at the point where like there's a certain point of there's a point of no return, I think, with these sorts of things, right? Whoever okay. Welcome in the Maroon Hat Hacker also. Not by the way, also. It's an also tonight. Not by the way, Maroon Hat Hacker. I hope you appreciate your customized greeting delivery mechanism. I thought Friend was Skynet or Skynet's pet. Friend is like, we're a force for good. Like, I mean, I think everyone can recognize that like whoever gets AI, whoever builds AI is going to be in a position of unimaginable advantage, right? If someone has like real deal legit like hardcore AGI, this thing is fucking smarter than human beings. I feel like you're probably in a pretty insane advantage. And like I feel like when you're getting to that point, you probably also have a massive advantage over things like, I don't know, like eventually like governments, right? There's probably a point where like maybe Sam Altman did it a little too early, right? Maybe he went a little too early where like you get to stop caring about governments, right? Maybe taking advantage of. Yeah, scanning your iris for free world coins, crazy. Yeah, that shit's pretty whack. I'm gonna say that's pretty whack. I mean, who knows if this guy's even tuned in on this shit, right? Like maybe is this just like a random business guy? Like what is his lore? What is the lore of this guy? Maybe the AI was the one. Maybe this is all a scheme. Maybe he's going to return triumphantly. There's a series, speaking of fan fiction, also speaking of this, there's a series of books I enjoyed a lot. I enjoyed a lot recently, or like a while ago, called they're called The Locked Tomb. Modclunk and I read these, right? And fun fact, the author of these books, they're kind of like schlocky science fantasy shit, right? You know, they were fun though. Can human build AI smarter than human? I thought only AI can. Well, I don't know about that. I think there's nothing inherently wrong. Like, I mean, humans have built chess bots smarter than, you know. It's who can say? Is this guy a member of like the PayPal group, the PayPal mafia or whatever people call it, right? Like the maybe. Let's investigate here. But this book series I read, which was notably written, the author, I picked this thing up. I picked up this like schlocky YA thing about necromancers, and I was like, this writing style sounds familiar. And it was familiar not because it was an author I read before in like under that pseudonym. It was an author I had read before because they wrote Homestuck fan fiction in like 2011. So it also, oh, Gideon the yes, exactly, Vasher. Yes, this is the one. I knew, yeah, Gideon. Yes, I quite like this. They're quite fun, right? They're quite fun. But the author wrote Homestuck fan fiction that I had read a decade prior. Lesbian necromancer novels, yes, and they're not even explicitly very gay. They're not even profoundly. But they're very Yuri, you know. You understand. There's a distinction here, I think. Homebrew fan fiction. It all comes back to Homestuck. They're fairly gay. They're gay in like in a particular sort of way. I think you have to be a connoisseur of these things, right? Didn't 50 Shades of Grey start as a Twilight fan fiction? Yeah, I mean that's a little more of a direct lineage, right? This is more so this person wrote fan fiction when they were young, and then they became a little more of a legit author. But there's if you care about spoilers for these novels, I mean, close your ears. But there's a bit, kind of the backstory. The sequels are really good. Yeah, I'm gonna spoil some big components of this, but like it's relevant to the Sam Altman conversation. There's the lore is sort of a 40K like setting, right? You understand, right? It's sort of a Warhammer 40K type scenario where there's a guy and he's God. There's a guy and he's God, and he's got a big title and stuff, and he's got it's like the Emperor sort of in 40K, and he's like got unbelievable cosmic power, and he controls the universe and all this shit, right? And he's got his Primarchs / servants or whatever, right? He's got his whole thing. But it turns out as the story unfolds,